if Tom Brady gets a divorce and wins the Super Bowl in the same season, that'll be his greatest single achievement ever. This would be a good idea to turn on. Whew. Yeah, you see this shirt. Okay, so it's a quarter of the way through the NFL season, and I think it would be a great idea. It's a great time to rank the 32 NFL teams so far this season. This is just based on how good I think the team is right now. This is just based on how good I think the team is right now. So we'll just start off with the Arizona Cardinals. I feel like I need to have a look at all the teams' records. Why is it Yahoo? I gotta fix that. Cardinals are 2-2. They lost to the Chiefs, beat the Raiders. Should I even go into explanations? I'm gonna put them B. Cliff Kingsbury is their coach, so it holds them back a little bit. The Falcons, I'm gonna put D. Let me add. There we go. The Baltimore Ravens, they're getting carried by Lamar right now, so I can't put them S, but I'm gonna put them A. The Bills, everyone's fucking Super Bowl pick, it feels like. Are they mine? Maybe? I'm not even sure. The Panthers are the worst team in the NFL right now. I'm going to put them F. The Bears... They're 2-2. They're not. I'll put them D. They're not good. Bengals. I have Joe Burrow. And that's all I fucking need. I'm gonna put them A though. I'll put them A though, just because they started off kind of flat, but I don't expect that to stay the case. The Browns. I'll put. Fuck. I'll put them C. I'll put them C. They're doing fine, I guess. The Cowboys. Micah Parsons alone is going to put a team up high. I mean, if you throw in just the entire defensive line for the Cowboys wrecking havoc, that's a position group that if you are great at, you have at least a good team. And then the Cowboys are getting their playmakers coming back slowly. They just got Michael Gallup back, which is a huge plus. That's been the Cowboys' most consistent wide receiver these past couple seasons. So getting him is huge. And then for the most disappointing team in the NFL so far, I damn near want to put them F, but I'll just put them D. Russ has been overrated the past handful of seasons, 2 or 3. Mainly his second half performances have just been so awful. And then the Detroit Lions... If it was just in terms of fun, this would be a highly ranked team. But I'm gonna put them C. I have T.J. Hockenson and Jamal Williams in fantasy, so I'm very highly invested in this team. No offense to Goff. I know he's been playing well to start this season, but I would love for the Lions to just lose close games this entire season and get a top quarterback. Because you can get Jameson Williams coming back with Amon-Ra St. Brown, T.J. Hockenson, Jamal Williams, DeAndre Swift. And that offensive line is great. That if you put an elite quarterback in there or a good quarterback in there, oh my god, that offense would be amazing. Nobody's talking about that. I mean, in terms of QB teams or QB away, I know their defense probably still needs to be addressed a little more. Although they're hitting fucking 6th round linebackers, they're probably a draft away from being good. I mean, we'll get to them in a second. But next year's Jags are probably going to be the Lions. But it's 4 games. Maybe they end up still playing well and are this year's surprise. But we'll see. I'm going to put the Packers B. They have multiple nice receivers, but they don't have a number 1 still. And in the NFL, that is so important. We'll see how this offense continues to go. But I'm just going to put a B for now. The Texans, Is this too harsh? Is this too harsh? Is this too harsh? Is this too harsh? Yeah, maybe it is a little harsh. If I have the Bears in D, I'll put the Texans in D. There's just nothing going on for that team. I mean, Dameon Pierce is at the highlight. If your highlight's a running back, that's not a good sign. Ooh, speaking of, I'll put him C. Their quarterback philosophy as a team is not paying off for them at all. And I was talking about the Jags a second ago. Oh, see, this tier list is starting to look weird. If I have... Because I want to put the Jags above the Colts, Lions, and Browns. But can I put them with the Cardinals and Packers? Fuck it, I will. Trevor Lawrence, besides this last game, has been looking really good. Multiple nice receivers. Honestly, the receiving room, in the way I talk about it, is not that different from the Packers, where it's like multiple nice guys, but not a true number one. Although Christian Kirk has been great in fantasy, he's been good on the field, but not a number one receiver. Still overpaid, but not as bad as it was originally. It's still a bad contract, but not as bad as originally thought. Chiefs are S. Going into the season, I don't have any video proving this, but going into the season, I picked the Chiefs to win their division. I feel great about that pick. I just went quarterback, head coach combos throughout the league. If you do that, you probably pick 7 out of 8 right. So, boom. The Chargers getting dominated by the Jags. I can't put you ahead of them, can I? I don't think I can. I don't think I can put them ahead of the Jags after getting dominated. It's a 17-game season, 18-week season, so you can't, for the season, crucify a team for one game. For a 4-game sample size? I fucking will. The Rams. Am I being too harsh? No, Stafford hasn't been playing well, but it's mainly the offensive line letting everything through. I said Broncos most disappointing, and eye test wise, yes. But on paper with the record, I guess it might be the Raiders. If I had to pick a team just so far that's gonna play their way out of their tier and go higher, it's the Raiders. I still like that team. New head coach, new offensive system. I guess we shouldn't have been that surprised. It's a slower start, but as slow as it was, and just in terms of record, yeah. The Dolphins. I don't know how to rank this team right now with Tua's injury, because they beat the Bills with Tua. Tua's not there right now. And with Teddy Bridgewater, I'm going to put them A. If Tua hadn't gotten hurt, and even if they had lost to the Bengals, which I thought they would do, because I think the Bengals... I talked about the Raiders playing under their tier. I think the Bengals are probably going to do the same thing and be an S. Dolphins would have been S had Tua not gotten hurt in that Bengals game. Or hurt in the Bills game. Vikings. Am I overly harsh? Am I overly harsh of NFL teams? What's happening right now? Maybe I should put him there. Kirk Cousins, say what you want about him, is a good quarterback in the NFL. Not a great one, but a good one. Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook. The offense can be explosive when Kirk is not in prime time. So I'm just going to put him B. Doing a tier list is weird 4 games in, because this... What do you... I don't know. Like, you're that high? I don't know. It just feels weird. The Patriots... Mac Jones got hurt. They already don't have the best offensive weapons, although they've been improving, I guess. Maybe have Defensive Rookie of the Year with Jack Jones? Who knows? Saints. I talked about being invested in fantasy. I have Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. Probably right now starting for me in fantasy. So this is the team I'm tied to the most fantasy wise. But I'll put him C. With Jameis healthy, that offense is still pretty good. The defense is the defense. Giants. Are they the worst 3-1 team in the NFL? Hey, NFC East is back, baby. Are they the worst 3-1 team in the NFL? Yes, easily, yeah. Worst 3-1 in the team in the NFL. I don't know how they got there. How did they get there? Let's see. Okay, what? Come on, man. I need that shit right now, Google. Fuck you. What? In the middle of a fucking video you pulled it? I'm not satisfied at all. I'm fucking extremely interested and would like to be shown it. Oh, come on, dude. For the fucking Giants, I just want to see. Thank you. So yeah, they beat two really bad teams. A team I won't spoil my opinion on, and then a team I'm very high on because I'm a fan of them. That don't matter though. That don't matter. I don't know my biases. Yeah, I do. So yeah, I'll just put him C just out of that. I'll put the Jets C as well, but it's a better C because it's like, oh, they did that with Flacco. And with Zach Wilson coming back, I always allow an injured player, especially injured quarterback, one bad week, and he played bad. But they got the win, and that says a lot, in my opinion. Like, to have your quarterback play bad and get the win, although it's against the team we'll get into in a second. Philly is extremely overrated. I'm still going to put them A because they're undefeated. I'm not ready to believe in Jalen Hurts. And fuck Philly. Okay? Weed 'em, boys. Steelers. Probably one of the worst QB situations in the NFL right now. They finally switched to Pickett. We'll see if that fucking does anything. I'm not sure. Seahawks. Geno is good. Like, it's weird. But the roster sucks. At least defensively, still. I mean, that worked out for me. Jameson Williams, I started Waller over Hockenson, of course. But I really debated it really hard. And I really wanted to put Hockenson, but I was like, you know what? We'll play Waller. And then fucking Hockenson has the most points in fantasy. The Niners. I'm going to put them A. It doesn't seem to matter who their quarterback is. They have statistically the best defense in the NFL. And with their receivers and playmakers, you just, hey, you're going to check this ball down and they're going to fucking go crazy with it. You know, a loss to the Chiefs, I'm not going to take you out of S. That defense is great. They're finally getting their weapons back. If Tom Brady gets a divorce and wins the Super Bowl in the same season, that'll be his greatest single achievement ever. And he won't just be the GOAT of the NFL. I would put him as the GOAT of team sports to pull that shit off. I'm not going to put him over like Phelps, but fuck, maybe I will. Titans, disappointing. Are they heating up? Who gives a fuck about the Titans? Motherfuckers named Jacob. That's who. I'll put him C because it's Vrabel. They have a ginger at quarterback. And there can only be one good ginger quarterback at a time. Wentz, Dalton, they're losing their magic to Rush Hour. And that's my tier list. I feel weird looking at it, so I'm just going to call the video. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.